House Flipper was originally released on Xbox in February of 2020. I picked it up after having fun with it on PC and it became a go-to podcast game for quite a while. Seemingly out of nowhere, this house cleaning and repair, very light simulator game shadow dropped into Xbox Game Pass on both console and PC. This game is far more fun and relaxing than it has any right to be, so let's get right into it in the XboxEra review of House Flipper. Things start out with you visiting your luxurious home office. After some light dusting, you'll start taking jobs and slowly unlocking each of the game's various tools. There are mops, paintbrushes, shovels, and more, which are on hand to help you fight off roaches, clean the floors till they're sparkling clean, and paint the walls to your heart's content. Things are set progression-wise, so you'll want to play through the game's campaign to get each tool unlocked as you earn enough money to get to the real fun. That, of course, being buying a house and rebuilding it entirely to either try and entice the highest bids or just make your dream estate. That's the main gist of this Zen game that is played entirely from the first-person perspective. Graphically, things are rather simple, but the options on hand are pretty darn forward-thinking. You get to choose from 3 resolution settings, 1080p, 1440p, and 1800p. You can turn off an FPS limiter to get a silky smooth 60 frames per second on series consoles, and you can even up the field of view to 90. When this originally came out, I played it on a 1X and the 1440p option was best, but with the power of a Series X, 1800p both looks clean and feels like a rock-steady 60 frames per second. Another highlight of the game is the music, which is understated enough to never get in the way while still being memorable, in its own way. Control-wise though, it's a little hit and miss on controller. The movement in the game is fine enough, but the tablet UI can be rough. Whether it's trying to use its circle cursor to choose what you want, or having to type out items to find them as your available list grows, it is a far easier experience with a mouse and keyboard on PC. With all that said though, it's still worth it. Put a podcast or something fun on the TV, and do all the cleaning and house decoration we all wish we could avoid or afford in real life. Over the years, they've added a lot to the overall package, including some hilarious home locations ripped out of both anime and science fiction. There's a level of light humor throughout the game that helps keep a funny tone without ever feeling like it's too much. Everything is done with the left and right triggers, left trigger for tool selection and right trigger for using said tools. View brings up your tablet UI, which you'll mainly be using for buying items to decorate homes or to use your perk points. Each function of the game has a Skyrim-style leveling up system with a series of perks you can choose from, like needing less paint to get a wall panel done or cleaning 25% faster. After a few hours of playing, the cleaning power creep feels awesome, and you can fly through cleaning a home and repainting it in a quarter of the time that you used to. In conclusion, House Flipper is a really fun game, and it is a great addition to Game Pass. It is also an Xbox Play Anywhere title and available on both console and PC with your cross-progression carrying over. The UI works best on the latter, but the game is still a hell of a relaxing time on the former. Grab your bucket and mop, start vacuuming up every roach you can see, and you'll be building the home of your dreams in no time. Thank you as always for watching, and if you can like, comment, and subscribe, it is the main thing YouTube cares about, so it'll help us grow. And we'll see you here next time on XboxEra.